Tiffah was admired throughout the village for her beauty and grace. Her smooth skin and quiet elegance captured the hearts of many, but it was Jamal who had won her love. Their marriage, once a symbol of happiness, soon became shadowed by an unspoken worry. Tiffah had not yet borne a child. The whispers in the village began to grow louder, and Jamal's mother, Mama Zari, became impatient. What started as quiet disappointment soon turned into open resentment. She blamed Tiffah for failing to produce an heir and made her life increasingly difficult. Every day, Tiffah endured the sharp remarks and cold treatment, silently bearing the burden of her mother-in-law's disapproval. Despite the growing tension, Jamal continued to love Tiffah, but even his patience was wearing thin. Mama Zari, determined to secure grandchildren for the family, brought another woman into the home. Zari, a younger woman with a striking beauty, was to become Jamal's second wife. Mama Zari believed Zari would give Jamal the children Tiffah could not. Zari was welcomed into the home as if she were a queen, while Tiffah was relegated to the background. Forced to serve both Mama Zari and Zari, Tiffah's humiliation deepened. She carried out her duties without complaint, her heart heavy with the knowledge that she had been replaced. What no one knew, not even Tiffah herself, was that she was already pregnant. As Zari's presence grew in the household, a sinister plan was devised by her and Mama Zari. One night, while Jamal was fast asleep, Mama Zari and Zari crept into his room. Zari quietly entered his bed, staying long enough to create the impression that she had been with him. When Jamal awoke, he was confused and disoriented, unaware of what had transpired. Zari quickly began spreading the story that she was now pregnant with his child. The deception worked, and soon the household buzzed with the news of Zari's supposed pregnancy. Mama Zari treated Zari with even greater affection, her dreams of a grandchild seemingly within reach. Jamal, caught in the trap, was left with little choice but to accept the situation, though his heart remained with Tiffah. Months passed, and Zari's pregnancy appeared to progress. Mama Zari grew more excited by the day, preparing for the arrival of what she believed would be her first grandchild. However, when Zari went into labor, the joy quickly turned to shock. The baby girl who was born bore no resemblance to either Jamal or Zari. Her skin was pale, far too light for a child of their union. The midwives exchanged nervous glances, and the truth became evident: Zari's child was not Jamal's. As the household descended into chaos, Tiffah quietly went into labor as well. Hours later, she gave birth to triplets, 3 healthy boys who bore Jamal's features. Their skin, rich and dark like their father's, was undeniable proof of their parentage. News of Tiffah's triplets spread through the village, and Jamal rushed to her side, his heart swelling with pride and love. In that moment, Jamal made a decision. He gathered Tiffah and their sons and left the village behind. The deceit and betrayal of Mama Zari and Zari had unraveled, leaving them disgraced and alone. The grandchild Mama Zari had longed for was not hers, and the woman she had mistreated for so long had given her the family she had so desperately wanted. As Jamal and Tiffah walked away from the village, their hearts were full of hope. They left behind the bitterness and cruelty that had once ruled their lives, choosing instead to build a future together, far from the pain of the past. Jamal's love for Tiffah remained unwavering, and the bond they shared grew stronger through every trial. In the end, Tiffah's quiet strength and resilience had triumphed, and the family she had longed for was now hers.